Hey renovators, welcome to my renovation on Iris Street. If you're just joining, it's the 107th week of my renovation. This week I focus on the porch and drywall mudding, but although it's only the second week of November, I also put up my Christmas tree because I was feeling in the Christmas mood. So I'm trying to wrap up the porch and the drywall, so let's see how much I get done this week. I start the week by spray foaming the windows and the door in the porch. The recommended temperature ranges for installation are 60 to about 78 Fahrenheit, and it's going to be about 55 degrees Fahrenheit at the best. It's just cold in Colorado this time of year, so during the heat of the day, about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I get some spray foam installed in these windows and the door. Guys, I know it's early, but the time change really bothers me this time of the year, and also since my desk is set up in the basement, I just wanted a little bit extra light, so I go ahead and knock out my Christmas tree about a month early this year. On Saturday, I'm working on replacing these 2x4 joists. They're only 2x4s and they're only 24 inches on center, so I'm marking the locations for these new 2x6 joists that are going to be able to properly support the drywall that I'm going to install next. And in the evening, I think I finally have my tree fully decorated, so here's a couple shots of that. On Saturday, I cut the remaining joists for the porch ceiling. You can see I've got a lot of scrap here, and that's because I could only get 14-foot and 16-foot 2x6s at Home Depot. I really only need 12-footers, but that's what they had, so that's what I bought. I actually end up using almost 100% of that scrap material for blocking and just other uses around the porch. You can see me installing some over there on the edge. So I've definitely learned throughout the house, you need little bits of blocking on the edge for drywall. And once I get all of that in place, I just kind of rough place all the joists, and tomorrow I'll be able to tack it down. Sunday is another okay weather day, maybe in the 50s. My dad comes up and helps me install some of these exterior members. So he's kind of cracking away on the trim and starting a couple of these siding pieces while I'm working away on the inside, getting all those ceiling joists actually nailed down. You saw me cutting them yesterday, so we're both just in and out of the shop using the table saw, using the miter saw. It's another fun day where there's not a lot of need to talk. We're both just kind of earplugs in, goggles on, and just cracking away. By mistake, I even have an 18-foot 2x6, so I'm going to throw that up on the ceiling as a strong back and really make this room rock solid. On Monday, I try to keep up with my policy of if it's dark but you have free time, do a little bit of mudding. So I have to mix up another batch. I'm using this red total. That's what everyone seems to recommend. It's strong. It's a little bit harder to sand, but I'd rather have harder sanding and no cracks than easy sanding and cracks down the road. So I'm working away in the dining room here, trying to get one room a night done. These bigger rooms take a little bit more time. There's factory joints and butt joints on the ceilings, but they're starting to come out pretty nice. That super taper is a champ. I'm really glad. Best 30 bucks of plastic I've ever bought. So anyways, dining room's coming along. Last but not least, little old Tuesday, last day of the week here, and you guessed it, I'm doing some more drywall mudding, this time in the kitchen. that's going to be all for week 107. Thanks for joining me. Happy early Christmas, and I'll catch you next week for week 108.